Hello, my name is Rob Garner. I'm a software development instructor, and today I'm going to demonstrate how to add a migration in a Blazor project. So we have this application and we have a model for a badge. And so this badge describes badges that Hackerspace members can earn. There's a description of what you need to do to earn that badge and turn in instructions. And you'll notice that right now this badge does not in the database over here. So what we do is we open up our application DB context, and within here we're going to add a property, and the type will be a DB set of our badge. And by convention, we then name the table whatever the model is in plural, so badges. Once we have our application DB context set up, the next step is to add a migration. So we can see here we only have we have one migration, which is actually when the template was created. That migration defined all of these identity tables that used for authentication. So we can see we have our roles table, our users tables, etc. We're going to go down to our package manager console, and we're going to add a migration. And you could just name it badges, but I kind of like to make this explain what I'm doing. So I'm going to say add badges table. When I complete that, you'll notice that now we have an add badges table migration, and we have this, and this is the migration class that was just created here, and it has two methods. Our add badges table migration class has an up method and a down method. The up method has a create table. It looks very much like SQL, if you're familiar with that. And it just basically makes a table to hold the information in that model. And then it has a down method, which would drop that table. So we have both up and down migrations because sometimes we need to, if we want to remove a migration, we need the down code as well. Now that we have that, this is not in the database. I'm going to refresh this database just to validate that, verify that that's true. And you can see, yeah, there's this badges table isn't there. To make the badges table show up, you have to do an update database call. Update database then executes this code. And if you look at this, you'll see that it's actually, this is the SQL that gets executed when this C# code executes. So it actually translates this into a SQL call. We now refresh our server. And there's our badges table. So we've successfully added a migration from our model. We had our model, we added a DB set, we added a migration, we updated our database, and now our database has that badges table. Thank you very much.